Today on the grid, it's the much anticipated holiday gear guide for photographers. We're going to be looking at some of the best gifts to get the photographer on your photography gift list this holiday season. Also, we have a very special guest Skyping in. You know how Mariah Carey is known as the Queen of Christmas? He's the Crown Prince of Christmas. It's Mr. Terry White. We'll be Skyping in with his picks. We got a lot of fun stuff for you today, and a bunch of gifts and some free stuff and a bunch of ads, and we'll try to get you to buy stuff. And it's all coming up. It's all coming up in just 12.3 seconds. Let's go!
The Grid is brought to you by Platypod, the tripod alternative that is changing the world. Everybody has a Platypod. You should too. Go to platypod.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Grid. It's Wednesday around 1-ish on the East Coast.
Scott's back.
I'm back. I'm back from Australia.
Yeah.
Where I saw a koala.
You're back from the future.
Wallaby. Dingo. Kangaroo. Saw a Joey.
Oh, you saw Joey down there?
I saw a Joey. It's a baby kangaroo. Anyway, I'm back. Had a phenomenal time.
Awesome.
I have absolutely no pictures to show you whatsoever.
That's
it's
how
terrible.
good the time was.
No, when I came back, there was so much going on that I really haven't had any time, and I slept a lot on the way on the flight back. Yeah, it's a busy time of year for us, right? This is the holiday season, and for us, you know, Cyber Week and all that is huge here. But we just launched that big Lightroom thing that we did a couple weeks ago, right before I left for the airport. So, but today we're going to be talking about gifts for the people, the photographers on your holiday gift list. Of course, Terry White will be joining us in a few minutes, and he's got his picks. We've got our picks, and we got a bunch of giveaways too. So some of these gifts that we're giving away today, they could be something that you give as a gift to somebody else, or you could be, you know, selfish and use them yourself. It's just really up to you. It's dealer's choice. All right, what are we giving away today?
Well, we're giving away a Platypod grip. This is our first thing we're giving away.
We're ripping, we're gripping.
Grip. There you go. So we're giving away a grip. And then we're giving away the night photography book. So if you want to learn all about night photography, you can get that book over on Amazon, but somebody's going to win it today. Then we're giving away a copy of the Crush the Composition book, not the Crush the Competition book, which is what is up there on the screen, but Crush the Composition.
That says Crush the Composition.
Over here on the... I was reading
over there. It's a play on the book, the very famous book, Crush the Competition.
I know.
I thought it was cute to do Crush the Composition.
Well, our guys are giving away Crush the Competition.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So we're giving away a copy of Scott's Crush the Composition book. And then on One No Noise, we're giving away a copy of On One No Noise plugin for Photoshop and all that jazz, Lightroom, all that good stuff for removing noise out of your photos. And then a V-Flat from V-Flat World. Woo! We're going to give away a V-Flat. Now, everybody can get 10% off, though, at V-Flat World. We're all winners there. We just got to use that code KELBY10 at checkout. That's KELBY10 at checkout, and you get 10% off. Now, to win that prize, you do have to have a U.S. shipping address.
Yep.
So that's it. So at the end of the show, we'll pick a winner. So just leave us a comment. Tell us what you'd like to win. And then if you have any gifts that you want to share with other people, leave them in the comments.
Yeah. All right. Before we get on to it, couple things. Number one is I want to congratulate and give a high five to Juan. You know Magic Juan.
Yeah, Magic Juan.
Today is Juan's 18th work anniversary with us here at KelbyOne. So we're very honored to have Juan here. Juan is a terrific person, but he does a great job. And Juan is somebody who keeps getting better and better and better. Like his editing skills are now through the roof, and we've just seen him because he started here right out of college, and he's been here for 18 years, and he's just a terrific person and a really, really talented person. So congratulations and thank you, Juan.
Yeah, congrats, Juan.
Juan's not here today, but you know, that's the thing. He gets unlimited PTO, so he's never comes in. But Dobson, I will say, most improved on the jib, Dobson.
Well, if we're being honest, though, that's not.
I didn't say he was Juan. I said he's most improved.
Yeah. Most improved to where we were, Dobson. We're doing pretty good.
No, his jib work is actually
2020. The next year is going to be the breakthrough year.
Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like he's on the cusp.
Yep.
All right,
next year is going to be the breakthrough year.
Also, I am trying to get all my workshops for 2025 up by first week of December. And Mr. Kuna and I are putting the finishing touches on our Vietnam workshop, which is the week of March 16th. Is that right?
Yes, it sounds
Sounds
really
about
right.
March 16th of
Sounds
next
really
year.
right.
So if you're not on the
mid-March.
mailing list to get among the first to know, go to ScottKelbyWorkshops.com, scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and jump on the early announce. I don't send you really
Correct.
emails about
That is
anything
correct.
else, just like here's where, but we've got 4 of them. We got 4 of them coming up, and that's one of them. So just go jump on there, and we're going to have an amazing time in Hanoi and in Ha Long Bay, and we're taking a cruise, and we're doing all this kind of crazy stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. You ready to get some gifts?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's start a gift in. I'm going to start with one. This little thing.
Yeah, talked
Now,
about that one.
We've talked about this one, but I finally went and bought one.
Yes.
Right before I left on my trip with my wife, we did a cruise to Barcelona. And I want to show you really how small this is. This is a 16 millimeter f2.8 Canon lens for about, what is it, $270 or something?
250.
250
I don't
bucks.
know. What's it at right now?
It weighs nothing. It is the lightest thing. It feels like a lens cap, but it's actually a lens. 16 millimeter, sharp,
259.
259 for this 16 millimeter. Now, I've been carrying a 14 to 35, but I generally shoot it at 14 or 15 or 16.
Yeah.
So in this case, literally, this thing, you could put it in your pocket.
Yep.
Like it's,
Yep.
I'm telling you, right here, this
And
is
I'll
a
tell
bad
you,
boy.
that lens is sharp.
Sharp.
For 250
Sharp,
bucks.
inexpensive, but what's amazing is how light it is.
Yeah.
It's so very light. Anyway, that is my first
Sharper
pick.
than any EF lens, put it that way.
Yeah, it is. I think
Sharper
it's,
than any
it's-
EF lens.
Yep. So if you have other
Even my
lenses,
favorite ones.
right? Yeah, I'm telling you guys. Now I have to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Kuna was the one that turned me on. I had no idea this lens existed. Kuna talked about it, and then finally I'm like, I'm so sick of carrying a bunch of stuff. Look at this.
Hey, yeah, if you want to get into like
How much
Milky
is it-
Way,
how much does
night
it weigh? Will
photography,
you look under the specs and
it's
see what it
nothing.
weighs?
It's nothing. I mean, I don't even know.
And you got to look at the right one. It's not the. It's
5.8 ounces. So that's
5.8 ounces.
That's like a third of a pound.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's so good. Right, and this is for Canon mirrorless.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's
But
a
I'll tell
good
you.
deal right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for travel, like you said. If you've
Oh,
got
yeah.
like that 24 to 240 and you just need something that's going to give you that, because you
Extra.
can't get that extra wide. At 24, you just can't get that
24 is
ultra
good
wide.
for like landscapes. And
Oh, it's
stuff,
great
but
for a lot of
sometimes
stuff.
You want to do an interior.
Yeah.
You want it to be wide. Those two lenses, what Erik just said, the 24 to 240, which is my go-to lens. It's what I had with me the whole time in Australia. I did pull this out on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you compare the 16 with the 24 to 240 on like a R6 Mark II or 3,
Yeah.
like that's a awesome combo.
Killer combo, and if you want to, you can, if you go, it just looks too small, you can throw this on there. Make it look a little bigger, a
There
little
you
more
go.
imposing. Let's see if I can see it. Try to put it someplace where you can see it. I'll put it over Eric's. There it
There you
is.
go.
There you go. All right.
It's small.
That's my first pick. I think it's a great pick, and I think the price is right.
All right. Well, we want to go to my picks?
Yeah, let's go to
Or
one of
one
yours.
of your picks. So, one of the things that I think everybody should pick up is like just a little LED light. This is a Lume Cube. It's like $50.
That's pretty good.
And what's cool about these is they color temperature change to whatever you want. So if you want like warm light or cool light. The other thing is you can get these too even cheaper than that if you go like Lume Cube. I love their stuff. Ulanzi is another one that's been making.
Ulanzi?
Yeah. Ulanzi. Anyways, we'll pick it up. But
Ulanzi.
but that's another one. They're making great stuff too. In fact, last year on our workshops, like the one we had in Vegas, we were using like a bunch of those.
Those are great.
Yeah,
they're magnetic.
So yeah, I mean they're great. So think about picking up one of these lights for somebody if you got a photographer in your life that you'd love to, they'd make them happy. But then also just for you, just having a little. It's not just for. I mean, I use it for night photography,
right?
But it's great for other stuff because you can do a little kicker light or add a little light into your scene, especially if you want to get into like light painting or something. These things are great, and for the cost, you can't beat it.
All right, so that's good. By the way, those little lights, if you shoot at night, not just the Milky Way and the night sky.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but when we were in Vegas. Do you have one of those pictures handy?
I'm sure I could bring one up.
Dig one up, because I think when you see what these lights do, it's going to be a lot more impressive. Here, let me go to Vegas, and I'll have it right here. Because I can find stuff on my computer. Let me show you one. Well, here we go. Yeah. Here, take a look at this one. Take a look on screen. All right, so this is a couple of these. There's one on the inside that's set to blue. There's one inside the truck. It's set to orange. There's another one orange. But you can just sit them there. They're continuous lights.
Yeah, you just put them on light stands or land them on the ground. We were actually magnetizing them to the back of the car to get that red light.
Yep, and then there's a light to the left, and there's a light in front. The ones in the front left are very dim, and then there's stars and stuff behind it. But yeah, that's all done. Like when you're standing there, it looks like that.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. It looks exactly like that.
Just dimmer.
Yeah.
In real life, it's a little dimmer. Here's another one. Actually, behind that building, there's a church behind that building. There you go. You got a couple of those little lights inside the church, and then one on the piano, and just the atmosphere. So there you go.
God, if only there was a book that talked about this kind of stuff.
I know,
that showed you how to do
this.
Like
on Amazon.com.
Like on Amazon. And if it was called the Night Photography Book, and if it was by Erik, it would even be better.
In fact, that barn right there is lit up. This light is out front of it, and then there's two other lights inside it.
Can we find the Ulanzi? Ulanzi. Let's go find that. But anyway, this is also, while we're talking about it, this would make a phenomenal gift, right? This would make a phenomenal gift for somebody who wants to shoot the night sky, wants to do Milky Way, wants to do this light painting stuff, any of this nighttime stuff, including the post-processing. He has a whole chapter on the post.
These are those lights that we're using inside the car. $29.
$29.
Yeah.
Ulanzi.
Yeah, so it's great.
Ulanzi.
But again, it works great. It's not just the Milky Way. It's for night stuff just studio things.
If you buy two of them, you get 22% off.
Yeah, there you go.
I hate to say this. I think I'm going to have to get some of these for. Look, if you get three of them, you get 15 bucks off. It's great to just have
in your bag. They're so small,
and they're
light. They're so small and so light. And like I said, those they'll mount to about anything. They've got the little adapters on the bottom for a shoe. A quarter 20, and then also they're magnetized.
They're magnetized.
So they'll magnetize this.
You know what? Like my kids and my wife and my brother, everyone's always asking me like what to get for Christmas. I'm thinking 3 of those.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a little kit.
$15 off.
Yeah. You want 3 pieces?
Yeah, 3 pieces, $15 off.
$74 for 3 of them.
And are they controlled by an app, or are they controlled on the thing?
I don't know if this there's a model that does control through an app, and there's a model that doesn't. I think it's a little cheaper to get the model that doesn't, like $12. So if you wanted to spend like $12 or $15 more, you'll get the one that's like controllable through an app.
I do kind of like the app.
I do like the app.
Is there a deal on the one with the app?
Let's find out. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here. I don't know.
Yes, that's what this show is.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
It's about putting people on the spot.
I'd have to look it up, but I know one of those is Wi-Fi featured.
We'll take a look. Yeah. Okay, I got another one for you.
Yes.
This one's really pretty good. Well, I got to figure. I have many things here. All right. How about this? How about this? Oh, you can't see this.
Yeah.
This. So this is a rubber lens hood that fits over your lens. But here's what it's for. It is specifically for. It goes over your lens like that. It is specifically for shooting through glass. So let's say that you're going to, I don't know, New York, San Francisco, Chicago, someplace that has an observatory, or you'll be shooting through glass. I took these to London, inside the London Eye, the capsule that goes around on the Thames. And when you put this over it attaches to the window. It doesn't attach, it just, you stick it on the window, and you can turn your camera to the left or to the right or whatever, and you get no reflection. I'm telling you guys, it looks like you're outside even though you're shooting through glass. Eric and I did this in New York City when we did a workshop up there. We gave everybody in the workshop one of these. It's actually a slightly different model. This is their new model, but you can't believe the pictures people were getting. You would swear they were outside on an observation thing with nothing in front of them. This thing is a little miracle worker, and they're very inexpensive. They're less than $20 each, and they're just, and you can crumble them up into whatever size shape you want, and they will automatically flop right back in. So you can just stuff it anywhere inside your camera bag, and then when you get there, they retain their shape perfectly. These are so good, and they're so inexpensive, you know, relatively. All right, Eric's still looking for
but look at B&H's got this one, which is basically equivalent to the Lume Cube, $25.
$25?
Yeah.
Can you use an app?
No, that one doesn't have the app control, but we'll have to find one that does.
All right, well, I mean, so the ones you use don't have app control, or do have app control?
Nah. You know what my app control is? A walkie-talkie back to. I'm usually shooting with people. And hey, what does that look like? Yeah,
make it red.
And we're moving it around. That's what we do. I like the old school way.
I gotcha. Speaking of old school, it's time to take a short break. When we come back, we have a few more things, and then after the next break, Terry White will be joining us, the Crown Prince of Christmas, with his Christmas list. So stick around. We'll be right back on Holiday Gear Guide Day for photographers. We'll be right back with more gifts.
For the landscape photographer, the camera is more than a piece of technology. It's more than a collection of dials and buttons and glass. It's our storytelling tool. It's how we get our vision, our voice, out into the world. We are visual storytellers, and capturing images of natural beauty connects us to the environment in a very special way. For that 1/60th of a second, we now carry that image with us, and it bonds us to it. When we share that image, we're sharing something very personal, very intimate. We're letting the viewer experience that moment with us. When we see the first light kiss the peaks of the mountains, or that still mirror-like reflection on the water, it's a feeling you take with you always. Making great landscape photos, images that are truly remarkable, it's more than just taking a picture. It's a craft, one that's passed down from the great landscape storytellers themselves. These brilliant landscape masters will be sharing their latest techniques. It's 2 full days, all presented live, and it's dedicated to everyone who dreams of leaving a visual legacy from the places that captured your heart and your imagination. This is the Landscape Photography Conference. The next step in your landscape photography journey is about to begin.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by Canon.
All right, we are back with our holiday gift guide. Look at that smooth movement on that jib. Makes you want to cry. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. All right, on the break, Mr. Kuna talked me out of getting the wireless version. I'm going to get the regular one where you change colors on the unit. Instead,
well, I think then my caveat there is I got a few that do that, and it's that connection, getting it connected, getting it, to pair, all this good stuff. Like some of them work, some of them don't, and then when you're frustrated because you're like,
dude, getting your Canon camera to sync with the Canon camera app is like putting toothpaste back into the
it's
tube.
like hit and miss. And it's like that.
Such a
it doesn't matter what. I will say the one I have had a lot of luck lately is something that I will talk about in a second.
All right, let me tell you what I'm talking about. I'm about to talk about, as a guy who has spent his life collecting tripods, I have all the tripods. I have way too many ridiculous amounts of tripods. I have found my all-time favorite travel tripod. Now, my brother bought this for me 2 years ago, and I liked it pretty darn well until something happened, and I like it really, really well. All right, so this is it. This is my travel tripod. This is from Peak Design, P-E-A-K, and the word peak means expensive. So, but I'm going to turn you on to one that is going to maybe help you save a little bit of money. But I will tell you this. I got this from my brother as a gift. It's carbon fiber. It's pretty lightweight. Well, it's very lightweight. But it sets up and tears down faster than any tripod you will ever use. And you don't have that thing where you set it up and then it starts to tilt a little because the leg wasn't perfectly tightened at all. I did a class, taped it in Croatia on location earlier this year. And in it, we put a timer on how quick it was. We literally ran a timer. It's seconds to set it up and seconds. I think you can tear it down in 20 seconds. And it's
nice.
It's so well designed. Now, if you go on B&H and you look for it, you're going to find it for like $600. It's a lot of money, but you keep it forever, right? But here's the thing. That's for the carbon fiber version. The aluminum version is only about 5 ounces lighter, but it's $200 cheaper. I believe it's $399. If we can pull it up here, guys, and show the Peak Design. All right, this is the travel tripod. Look at the aluminum. It's down to $319. Son of a gun. All right, that's really pretty good. That's cheaper than I was expecting. Now, you see it comes with a ball head. That's what made me not fall in love with it. It's not a bad ball head if you use it like every day. But if you don't use it every day, I could see you accidentally discharging your camera and it crashing to the ground because you thought you were moving the actual ball head, but what you did instead was release the mechanism that holds it in place. That happened to me a number of times before I said, I'm not going to use this anymore. And then a friend of mine said, you can buy an adapter for $12 and put any ball head you want on it. I could not buy that adapter fast enough, and now I'm in love with it. So if you're very used to using their ball head, it works well. But if you don't use it for a month, and then I could absolutely see you trashing your equipment by mistake, where instead of loosening the ball head, you loosen the lock.
Yeah.
So I never fell in love with it like I should have until that. So that's the one. Look at $319. Can we show the price of the carbon fiber? It's right there on the same page. If you click the carbon fiber tab on that page. So
Carbon free Bray.
can you bring that page up again? Is anyone still here? Are we alone?
Oh, they went on vacation.
All right. So, ooh, look at that. See, it's on sale, but it's $539 for the carbon fiber, and it's out of stock.
Expensive.
So that's not good. Hit the aluminum, and let's hope it's not out of stock. The aluminum is in stock and ready to rock.
Now, have you seen that Peak Design announced their new Pro travel tripod?
Yeah, can you imagine what that costs?
I know right now it's $849.
Oh
my!
Oh, so. Now that doesn't say travel. That just says Pro. That's a Pro.
I know, but it's a Pro travel tripod.
It says the stability to carry heavy cameras and lenses and shoot at pro level content. That's not a travel tripod. That's a heavy tripod.
Well, if you do want a Pro tripod,
there you go,
but not have the price point of that, I will recommend the one that I am using all the time right now, and that is this one by Falcam. It's called the Tree Root. It is heavier, but you're still made. Now that has a ball head on it.
Yeah, it's a little heavier.
Yeah, it's a little heavier.
Not bad.
But look at this price for a carbon fiber tripod.
$399.
That's the one that I've been using for the last year,
Falcam
and I absolutely love that. It's a great one for me to just have. I've done star tracking with this. It's solid. I actually rented this one 3 years ago when it came out, just to test it out, and I really like it. The only thing was just for me with like sometimes with the landscape stuff, it's the travel tripod.
Yeah, I would not say this is a landscape.
Yeah,
I mean, you can use
this one.
landscape.
I'm doing landscapes with. I'm doing landscapes with no problem.
Yeah, now that's
no problem.
This one actually fits in my camera bag, no problem. I have a small think tank camera bag, that rolling camera bag. It fits right in my camera bag with the ball head on it. Yeah. That's not going to fit.
It does fit in mine, but
you have to take the ball head off?
No, it just fits on the side like that.
Oh,
sideways.
no, mine fits inside.
Well, yeah. Well, I have this one on my backpack, actually.
No, so this one actually can fit inside, so there's nothing hanging off when you're going down the aisle of the plane and bang, it's banging everybody. It's not that.
Yeah, mine can fit inside my roller. Just
this fits inside.
It doesn't go straight. It has to go horizontal.
Well, this one is a perfect fit.
This one's perfect fit. But again, that's the difference. Is I think this one is like great travel tripod. But if you're looking again for the price, I can't beat that.
You can't beat it.
$400.
Can't be beat.
So check
All
it
right,
out.
Kathy A says, "What is the ball head adapter, please?" It's on their site. You have to buy it from Peak Design, Kathy. So go to Peak Design's website, and you'll see adapter to use any ball head you want. So it's on Peak's website. It's the only ball head adapter they sell. So, all right, let's see what else. I got a book for you. Nice stocking stuffer from Stephen Bollinger, who is an Australian photographer. I tried to hook up with him when I was in Australia, but he was unfortunately like 400 miles away in another town doing this really incredible project. But he's got a brand new book. It just came out. It's called What the F-Stop. And there's no pictures in it. He calls it the photography book without pictures, but it's full of kind of stories and anecdotes and things about photography. Some of them are really funny. It's got a lot of witty, funny type of stuff in there. It's got crazy stories. It's got some what the heck kind of stuff, but it's very entertaining. So it would be a great stocking stuffer. What's it going for? $25 over on Amazon.
Nice.
So there you go. Great stocking stuffer. Or a gift for someone you don't care that much about.
All right. So I got another one, and this is for photographers, right?
That's good. I think it should be for
photographers.
That's good.
That if you're an iPhone photographer, stepping up to the new iPhone that came out, having that telephoto lens and having that resolution that we have now on the telephoto lens, this has become almost like a complete kit. Before it was always like there were sacrifices you made. Like the 5X just wasn't long enough. Now being out at 8X, you're at like 200 millimeters.
200 millimeters.
You have
13 to 200.
13 to 200 covered.
Optical.
And you're at a decent resolution. You've got all the lenses.
24 megapixels.
Yep. Well, and
Default.
48, yeah.
Or you can switch to 48 and shoot in RAW, but 24 megapixels is now the default.
Yeah, so I think all the way through it, like, if you haven't taken, as a photographer, iPhone photography seriously, and you have an iPhone, upgrade to it, and it will change your photography.
Yeah,
it really will.
It's really worth the upgrade.
Especially if you have if you have the older ones, you know. I mean, obviously, if you have like a 15 or 14, it's not going to be a huge jump. But if you got even if you got a 14, but if you're making that huge jump, but having that telephoto, having that range all the way from 13 to 200 in your pocket, it's incredible.
And at 24 megapixels.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one. All right, I got one that my friend Mimo turned me on to, and I switch ball heads all the time. I have like I have ball heads like I have tripods. I got a whole bunch of them. Right now, this is my very favorite because it looks like the BH40
like
from
mini.
Really
it's like
Right
a
Stuff.
mini one.
It's beautifully like engineered and crafted, right? This one's from Benro. Let me give you the number. It's the Benro GX35. So the Benro GX35. This is what I'm pairing with that tripod you just saw. But the engineering and everything on it is so nice, but it's inexpensive. I think it's around 100. What was it?
It's 209.
209. Well, the price went up. It did not. It was not 209.
Well, let's see. Wait, is that? It says 35, but there's different load capacities. So we want to go down here. 159.
Yeah, 159. That's what I paid for it. So 159. Yeah, 55 pounds. What kind of lens are you putting on that thing?
Well, it says GX25 on there.
This is a
GX30.
35?
You must have got the Mondo one. It must have gone up in price. That matches.
Is that the 35? Hit the 77.
Because this one is down at the GX25. So
why did I buy the 77?
Maybe it was on a deal.
I don't know.
Well, you could hold whatever you want with it. You could definitely hold whatever you want with that.
You could hold like a 9-year-old on there.
Yeah.
So anyway, but it is very, very nice. It's low profile. I love the size. I love the feel, and it was it's wonderful. It has a panning lock. It has actually 2 independent pan locks. It does the dual panoramic functionality. It does 360 panning. So if you like to do panos and stuff, it's very, very nicely done. This is, one of the nicest things I've seen Benro do. So that's on my list for this year. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Mm-hmm. It's a beaut.
All right.
What you got, Mr. K?
Let's see. What else do we got? Well, okay. This is one we're talking iPhones, right? But one of the things with iPhones is when you're taking photos, especially if you're filming yourself, right? We use this selfie camera,
right?
But that selfie camera is crap, right?
Well, it's better in the new one.
It's better, but we want to use this one.
They made it.
We want to use all these lenses, right? Well, that's where this is a Russell Brown thing. Russell turned me onto this, where I can basically mirror my phone to this little screen here, and I can monitor my screen. So I can have it like in this mode, in selfie mode. In fact, let me just connect it right now. This is one that's really easy to connect, right? It's really lightweight, right?
It's very light.
So it's really easy to connect. All I got to do is go up on the screen. I hit join, right? It syncs up with this. So I'll click on it, hit join, and then it's joined. So then all I got to do is go and do on my mirroring and go to there. And I mean, Scott can attest. I mean, I don't have it where you can be visible.
So this is basically, you want to be selfie pro.
Well, but not only that. I think what's cool about it is you can put your camera about everywhere and still see it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So still having that ability to see your camera no matter where you are is really nice. So, and then it just mirrors to your screen.
All right.
So, really cool. And that is a Shimble. What is the model number? Is a Shimble. I'm going to find it here. CP5, I think it's called. Yep, there it is. CP5. $79.
That's pretty wild.
Yep. So.
A 5-inch touchscreen.
So it really.
Camera smartphone.
But again, it can work anywhere. Like you could have it off. Now, I will say, a great idea if you already have it is an Apple Watch. An Apple Watch does the same thing where it'll let you monitor your phone. But if you don't have an Apple Watch, just having a way to monitor your screen.
The screen on your Apple Watch is pretty small.
Yeah. And what's cool about it, too, is you can use this as a recording device. So you can actually record your screen there. So you can just hit record and it'll record your screen.
Well, that's quite
nice. Yeah. There you go.
All right. I'm going to give you one more, and then we're going to do some shout-outs. All right. I got to pull something up here.
Too, so you can just
hang on. I want to pull up something. Let me just pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second, because what happened? My computer's all asleep and everything. Wait 1 second. I don't know what happened. But I got to pull this up. You know what? I'll wait until to break. Let's do some shout outs. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'm going to show you this one, and then Terry White will be joining us. So stick around. We'll be right back.
All right. Are we doing shout outs?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, shout outs.
Are we doing shout outs? All right. So we're going to do some shout outs. Then we'll stick around. We'll be right back. So we've got Scotland joining in. So Jenny Crosley saying hi from Scotland. Ken saying hi from Texas. Scott G saying happy pre-Thanksgiving all the way from Mobile, Alabama. James saying happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone from Texas. Nicole all the way down the street in Clearwater, Florida. Dean saying hi from Missouri. Tina saying hi from Oregon. Humbert Cole saying hi from a snowy Wisconsin. Valerie saying hi from Niagara Falls. So we got people joining us all over the world. But we'll be back in just a second. We'll be here with Terry White, and he always has those little gadgets and gizmos.
Terry's always got the stuff.
Who's its and what's its galore.
All right, and I'll have my thing ready when we come back.
He's got thingabobs.
Have you ever seen a photo where everything in the image frame is rendered as being 100% completely tack sharp and wondered, how the heck did they do that? I'm nature photographer Ian Plant, and I've spent the past 20 years perfecting this exact technique. And so when everything in the image frame looks sharp, I call this deep focus. And in this class, I'm going to teach you how you can get deep focus whenever you want. And I'm going to show you several different ways of achieving the deep focus effect. And some of these might sound a little bit scary, like depth of field and hyperfocal distance, which is the old-fashioned way of getting deep focus. I'm also going to teach you the modern way, something called focus stacking. And I'm going to cut through all of the technical jargon and present these concepts in an easy to understand way that you can practically apply when you're making your own photos. So join me as I demystify deep focus. Available only on KelbyOne.com.
In travel photography, one question I get asked over and over and over again: what do you do when you go to some place iconic like Paris and you're going to be shooting the monuments, but those monuments have already been shot to death? Who hasn't seen the Eiffel Tower or the Arc de Triomphe for Notre Dame before? Who hasn't seen those? Getting a truly unique shot that no one's ever taken of an iconic place is very, very difficult. That's what this class is about. We're going to go through all these different strategies on exactly what to do when you're in that situation. How do you come home with compelling, interesting, fascinating photos that feed your soul as a photographer? Come check it out. It's exclusively at KelbyOne.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by B&H Photo, the professional source since 1973.
All right, we're back. We have Terry standing by. We'll get with him in just a minute. Dodie wants to know, so Scott, why can't you do landscapes with your tripod? You absolutely can.
You can.
Unless it's a really windy day.
Yeah.
So if it's a windy day, you will see the tripod moving. It'll move the tripod.
And truthfully, in cities, it's the same. It's just you don't tend to get like as open of gusts.
Yeah, you don't get as much wind in the city, but you could absolutely do it on a good day. If it's kind of windy, It's a little too skinny for that. I mean, not that you can't do it. I've done it, but
it'll be fine.
I don't think of it as a landscape tripod. I want something with big legs that it can blow and all that.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're when we say landscape tripod, that is like a big, beefy. It's not going to move with wind or vibrations.
You know how you know if you're a landscape photographer and you have the right tripod? You're complaining about how heavy it is.
Yes.
You're like, oh, God, this thing's a pain in the butt. You got the right one. Okay, here's my tip. I got a really great one for you. You know what would be a great thing to give somebody for the holidays? Send them someplace cool on Delta. So if you're a Delta SkyMiles member, which I am, I get an email from Delta about once a month or so with deals from your hometown. So my deals are from Tampa Airport. Take a look at this email I just got from Delta the other day, just a couple days ago. Look at this. Madrid, $456 round trip. From Tampa all the way to Madrid, and you could use 42,000 miles, either one. That's an incredibly good deal. Like they give you 42,000 miles if your plane was late. All right, then, Melbourne, Australia. That's as long a flight as you're going to get from Tampa. Literally, I don't know where you could fly. It would be further than Melbourne, Australia, $1,200. That's really, really good. Now, they also have some domestic ones, but look at that. Taipei, $743. There's Madrid again. Mexico City, $286 round trip. So they have all these different ones, but what's cool is that they're leaving from your town. Now, this year, I've gotten all kinds of deals to Paris, to Frankfurt, to, let me think of where else. Paris, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, London. There's all kinds of deals. But if you want to give somebody a really amazing gift, get on the SkyMiles newsletter. Just go sign up for SkyMiles. They'll email you these deals, and some of them are just absolutely, you can't believe it. So that's a really good one, and the prices are just amazing. Imagine if you said, hey, I want to give you the ultimate travel shoot. You're going to Spain. Here's your flight. I got your flight round trip to Spain, and you'd be spending $456.
Yeah.
Come on. So let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask it to Erik, since Erik's here. Erik.
Yes.
Which is likely to get you an amazing picture? A new tripod or a trip to Madrid?
Oh, between those two, a trip.
Every time. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, standing by is the actual crown prince of Christmas. Yes, Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas, but the crown prince is in Atlanta, Georgia, coming to you live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's Terry White. Hey!
Hey! What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Terry?
You know, funny story. Scott hadn't called me on his way to the grid. I'd be taking this call in Publix.
Yeah, it was funny because we talked to Terry yesterday because Terry comes on every year and does our gift show. So I called him yesterday. Hey, tomorrow we're doing this. You want to be on? Oh yeah, I'm on. On the way here, I just called Terry, just chatting about whatever, and I said, all right, well, I'll see you in a few minutes on the grid. He's like, oh my gosh, I forgot I was going my way to Publix. He goes, you were going to call me, and I was going to be like in the deli. You know,
well, you could have made some great recommendations at Publix, though.
I would have had all kinds of Publix recommendations.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's try the Borson cheese. You know, all right. So what are we looking at this year, Terry? What's on your gift list for photographers?
All right. So my first one is, as if you know me, you know I'm a fan of Anker, and Anker makes a series of products to power your gear. And so the first one is actually a power bank. It's a new one. This one right here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks nice.
It's 25,000, what is it, milliamp hours?
Milliamp hours, yeah.
Milliamp hours. And the cool thing about it, it's got two USB-C built in. So here's the one on the top, which is actually
Oh, that's nice.
You don't need to carry an extra cable. And here's the second one. Just hanging off the side, and that's your handle.
Look at that.
Yep.
And the cool thing about this is it will charge, obviously, your phone, your iPad, your tablet, even your laptop. It's strong enough to charge your laptop.
Wow.
It's also got an LTE screen. Shows you the power left on it. I need to charge mine. I haven't charged since the last trip. But I just keep it in my backpack at all times. If you show my screen, I share my screen here.
Wow, that's pretty good for $87.
It's on Black Friday.
Black Friday deal. That's actually a
Yeah,
very
well, what
good
I love
price.
out there, it's that could power anything with that 100. I mean, well, not anything, but there's a lot you can do with that 100 watts.
Yep.
Wow, that's a good one.
Not the lightest thing in the world, but it is the most efficient.
It weighs more than my 16mm lens, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Weighs more than 5.6 ounces.
It's a little battery brick. It's a brick of batteries.
All right.
And you know how hard it is to get 4.5 stars on Amazon with 5,200 rating.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, what else you got, Terry?
Yeah, that's a good one. We're off to a good start.
Terry's always got the stuff.
He's got the stuff, man.
For people that store photos, back photos. This is my latest SSD drive. This is Samsung, and I've had Samsung drives before, but with all SSDs are not created equal, and this is their T9 model.
Mm-hmm.
And the T9 is rated one of the fastest portable SSDs. So I've got the virtual screen as well. Switch over to the share. There we go.
Ooh, it's not cheap.
It's not cheap, but I got 4 terabytes. You can get cheap if you want less.
I mean, Terry always says the same. I have the same drive, Terry.
Yeah, 1 terabyte's pretty good price.
1 terabyte.
2 terabytes is
4 terabytes.
4 terabytes is kind of expensive. $300.
Yeah, 4 terabytes, but it's enough to back up my entire laptop.
For that, for that use, and
that's
how
true.
fast it is. Oh, can't beat it.
So it's a game changer for me. Just being able to have something that literally is in a pocket that can back up anything, and it can plug into the latest iPhones as well as iPad.
That's pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
You make a good case.
It works.
And it's fast. It's super
and it's
fast.
fast. It's super fast.
That's the key. Oh, along those lines, it's going to come with a cable, but just so you guys know, when it comes to charging, data transfer, those two things. USB-C is not the same. They're not always the same. So you could get a cheap $10 USB-C cable, and it will work. It will be slow. If you want, here, let me search. If you want to do fast transfers, fast charging, do like Anker, USB-C, and what you're going to look for, depending on, it doesn't have to be Anker, but whatever cable you're going to look for, you're going to, let's see.
Yeah, this is a great tip, because this is where a lot of people get caught up, is they'll think they've got this fast drive, and then the cable just can't fit the data down it.
Right. So, for example, I'm looking at one now. This one's 240 watt. It doesn't show the speed here, but usually if it's 240 watts,
yeah,
it's also going to be 20 to 40 gigs. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for either that 20 to 40 gigs in speed or 240 watts for fast charging. Usually if it does one, it does the other.
Yes.
If you get a cheap cable, it'll work. It'll just take twice as long to do everything.
Yep. It's a good tip.
Wow.
All right.
What else
Next
you got?
up. This one snuck up on me. This is actually, didn't turn it on here. There we go. Let's go tap to power it on. This is the new FJ Westcott T1 Trigger.
Oh, that's the new trigger. I've heard about it. I've never really seen it.
It's a touchscreen trigger, smaller than anything else they've ever done. Digital display, touchscreen display. So from the top of your camera, you're controlling all your lights, all your banks, all the channels, switching sync modes, and just the form factor is amazing. So I actually just happened to stumble upon this. I saw this in that. Here, I put it up on screen so it's bigger.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, I got a question, Terry.
Yep.
Will it work with the old FJ 400s?
Yes, it does.
Woo! All right, that's also on my Christmas
All
list.
right,
then.
put it in the cart.
I got to put that in the cart. I got to get that.
The other thing they do well is it's multi-brand, except Sony.
Except Sony. Well, that's how the whole world is. Multi-brand
No,
except
I'm just
Sony.
saying, like, you can get one that works with Nikon, Canon, you know,
Fuji,
whatever else.
OM Systems.
But if you have a Sony, then you got to buy the Sony.
Yep.
All right, well, let's talk to Dobson because Dobson's in charge of equipment. Dobson, what do you think?
Yeah, is that a thumbs up?
What do you think? Thumbs up, Dobson? Two
Yeah,
thumbs
he
up
likes
from
it.
Dobson.
2 thumbs up.
All right,
yeah.
Dobson's costing me money, but I'll ask for somebody to get it
All
for
right.
me for Christmas. I'll ask my accounting department.
I think they'll say yeah.
They're pretty good about that.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
that
you got
price.
time for more?
That's good. Yeah, let's go.
Absolutely.
This
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
love
lightsaber.
those.
is one of my favorites. This is the Lume Cube portable light stand. But what I really use it for more than lighting is I use it for a travel, any lens I need stand for my phone when I'm recording content. So for example, first you press the button at the bottom, that extends the legs. So it could be that short or that long.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I love those things. I have too many of them.
Yeah, short enough to fit in my suitcase.
And
Which
they're
is-
from Lume Cube.
Lume Cube.
Lume
Yeah.
Cube, yep. That's it. Lightweight. And what I put on top of it, you probably already covered. But the new Platypod.
Yep.
So that screws on the bottom of the, or screws on top of the Lume Cube and magnetic mounts. What a phone.
Wow.
Yeah, remember earlier when we were showing the pictures of like the light painting? Those are the stands we used
Yeah.
for that. Was just those little Lume Cube stands. I love those things. Like I said, I've got too many of them.
And the Lume Cube stands on the top have like a cold shoe?
They just got like a screw
they're-
adapter.
Oh, screw adapter.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. It screws right in there.
And what's cool about it is it tilts. It has a little tilt on it, so you
Yeah.
can feather the light and tilt. Like you don't need something else attached to it.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
I love them.
Hang on.
I can't believe how much money this gift guide is costing me.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I was going to be costing other people.
You are. You sent it for a trip. She cost me.
Yeah, that's the same one, but this one's like an older model that's been discontinued,
one's
guys.
older. But 5 foot and awesome. Last but not least, I always talk about this. My favorite screen / lens cleaning solution, iClear, and with their microfiber cloths.
Did you spray it
Yeah.
on the cloth?
Yes. I use either on the lens or the cloth, depending on what the device is.
Nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with some cleaner.
Never even thought about it.
So this is like you just want to always have. They sell them in smaller bottles too. They even sell them in like moist, like one-use wipes. So you can just tear up a package, pull one out, clean everything, throw it away. If you don't want to carry liquid.
Yeah, I like that, honestly.
I like that too.
I prefer to
That's
have
what I
that
have.
as
I
well.
have them
Those are
just
nice.
like the wipes in my bag.
Yep, like the I get those ones from Hoodman. Their lens wipes are very nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Terry, thank you so much. Stick around, though, if you will, just
I
for
will.
fun because you're Terry. A couple things I want to show you, but you know what? I'm going to wait till after the break. Rampton has he's got a
Yeah, we were talking. Remy and I were talking about this the other day. It's pretty cool. The Fujifilm Evo Mini. It's like those cameras that'll like print out like
Make
a
prints.
picture. You
Yeah,
know,
he
but
said,
then
trust me, it's amazing.
yeah, I mean, it's just fun to kind of have as like a cool device.
There you go.
Especially if you got like a child that wants to get into it, like it's a great entry point.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, I've got an update on one of my things. I got just a couple other just quick ideas I'm going to run by you, and then we're going to wrap up. Stick around, Terry, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. Don't go away.
I'm Richard Burnaby, wildlife and travel photographer, and I am so excited to be here in the world's first national park and the crown jewel of the American National Park System, Yellowstone. I am literally standing in the caldera of a supervolcano with geothermal features found nowhere else on Earth, broad valleys teeming with wildlife, and jaw-dropping landscapes. I'm going to guide you through the park and show you how to approach and photograph landmarks so you can capture memories of a lifetime. I'm going to talk about gear, composition, camera settings, the best times of day to go to each location. We will head out to the major landmarks such as Yellowstone Falls, Mammoth Hot Springs, Old Faithful, and the sprawling valleys teeming with wildlife, inspiring you to want to come visit this magical place yourself. Come check out my latest class here at Yellowstone, exclusively on KelbyOne.com.
Ever finally get someone in front of your camera and then you don't know what to do, you freeze up, or they don't look natural enough? I've got a class for you. My name is Vanessa Joy. I'm a Canon Explorer of Light, and I've been photographing weddings and portraits and humans for the past 28 years. In my class at KelbyOne, we'll be photographing female alone, male alone, and then of course the two of them together. I'm going to give you all the tips that you need for making sure that they're relaxed in front of the camera, making sure that they know where to put their hands, and that you can direct them in a way that not only gives them photos that look really good in your eyes, but in their eyes as well. I'm going to make sure that you feel confident directing the people that are in front of your camera so that you don't freeze up and not know what to do with them next. We will cover standing poses, sitting poses, and the biggest question that I get, what if my girl is taller than the guy? I will show you how to work with height differences and really come up with a bunch of creative poses that you can put in your arsenal and feel comfortable the next time you have someone in front of your camera. So come join me on my latest class and my first class at KelbyOne.com.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by Platypod, the world's most compact tripod base.
Okay, we're back. Scott and Terry's here. Hey, I just want to mention another gift. I got a couple more gifts for you. Yeah. These are some self-serving gifts, so just bear with me. Terry and I wrote a book together. That book is right here. It's called How Do I Do That in My Tesla? So Terry and I are Tesla fans, and so is Erik. We're all Tesla fans. And so does Christina, and everybody but Dobson has a.
But he has an electric truck.
He's an electric truck. He's got an F-150 Lightning, a giant, the world's largest vehicle. Anyway, so this book is out, and this is for people who already have a Tesla. So it's not like, do you want to buy a Tesla? And it's nothing about the company. It is strictly about the car. So if you want to get a copy of that for somebody, it's great. Look how thick it is. It's a big, thick book, and Terry and I explain all the millions of things that your Tesla can do that you probably had no idea. There's so many. It's got an operating system, and there's amazing ways you can customize and set up stuff. Any comments there, Terry, since you wrote half of it and you wrote all the hard parts?
Well, it answers all of the questions that it takes you either forever to figure out on your own or discover on your own, or you'd never discover. Because although the car is super easy to use and drive, there's a lot of little hidden, and that's what we call it.
Oh man, there's a ton of that.
I think we were talking to a friend and sitting in the car with him.
Yep. And Terry added a bonus chapter in the back. So it is a bonus chapter, but it's a really good one because it basically tells you how to deal with the stuff that you're going to have. When you have a Tesla, people walk up and they say they don't know about electric cars, so they say crazy stuff. Like, for example, a typical thing that I would hear is, oh, you have a Tesla? I guess you better have a supercharger near your house. I guess you better be able to have a supercharger. And I'm like,
I actually leave every day with a full tank of gas.
Yeah. I said, let me ask you a question. If you owned a gas station and you lived in the gas station, how many times did you drive someplace else to get gas? I wake up every morning with a full tank every single morning. And I said, I went a year and a half of owning my first Tesla without ever going to a supercharger. Not even once. The first time I went to a supercharger was just so my wife could see what a supercharger was, because she got a Tesla. We drove to a supercharger, how it works, this is what it does. That was the first time I had already had one for a year and a half. So, there's just so many things. But Terry goes through all of the most common questions and misconceptions that people will have. It's a fun chapter because at the end of the book, you're like, oh, yeah. He gives some wonderful analogies and stuff that really makes it stick. So you can get it on Amazon. It's about $27 on Amazon, which is cheap considering the car is not. So it's it's over 250 Tesla tips. So and if someone just bought a Tesla, because over 1 million people are going to buy a Tesla this year, they're already on track to do over 1 million. Somebody going to get a new one, get them this book, and they will love it. All right, because we would love to sell 1 million books, right, Terry? Is it just me?
It's just you.
I think you'd be fine with that.
Maybe it's just me.
I wrote it so I get a free copy for myself.
All right. Okay, I got one more thing. So in that email that you saw earlier, let me get it up here. This one from Delta. Right here it says on this page, view deals. So I clicked that, and it took me to this page, and there's a bunch of other deals that are pretty good. Rome, $656 round trip.
That's cheap.
Dublin, $658. Barcelona, $659. Milan, $665. Athens, Greece, $686. Zurich, $703. Honolulu, $645. Brussels, Paris, $723. I mean, the deals are phenomenal.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, there really is. So it's definitely worth. That's just kind of following up on that. All right, I have a couple more things. Number one, this is a no-brainer. If you don't know what to get the photographer on your list, get them a B&H gift card.
Yeah.
Just go to B&H, get them a gift card, and that way they can get anything they want.
Anything they want. Yeah.
No one ever says, "Oh no, a B&H gift card." All right, let me see what else I got on my.
I forgot one more.
Oh, what do you got, Terry? Go for it.
I got one more. I forgot about it.
Oh, go.
It was along the lines of what Kuna said about using your Apple Watch to view and trigger your phone.
Yeah.
If you have the latest what are they? AirPods Pro. When they're in your ear, you can actually configure them so that when you press the sides of it, it will trigger your phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
So, last one.
It's kind of like Bewitched, where you reach up to your ear and magical things happen.
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple more. One of them is we have a Platypod accessory bundle here that we got.
We did, but
where is it?
I don't have it here.
Oh, I want to show. We can go to their website. So Platypod created this holiday bundle, and it's all this different stuff. So if we can go to platypod.com.
It's all the accessory stuff you need to hook it up to anything. So if you go to platypod.com, we're waiting for the control room who are they're slow typists. I will say that. They're very slow. Okay. Well, we kind of sprung it on them.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to type.
Yeah. In all fairness.
There it is.
Typing
is hard.
The Super Adapter Survival Kit.
Okay, so it is the Super Adapter Survival Kit. They put this whole thing together, and this is for anyone who is a Platypod nerd, and you know who you are. Or if you know a Platypod nerd, this is every possible accessory that you could want in a little kit for you, and it gives you all kinds of flexibility. That's pretty good. But they have other stuff there if you go to their website. They've got all kinds of goodies that they're signing up for. The Mag Deluxe set, which is kind of what Terry was just showing, right? A version of the Mag Deluxe set. Anyway, it's all on sale over at platypod.com, so don't miss it. All right. What else? I got a couple more. I think I see Mr. Kuna with one over here. Let's do Mr. Kuna.
I got a couple more. So one, we did talk about this last week because we talked about the smart telescopes. But just in case you didn't catch it, this is my deep sky astrophotography rig, which compared to my other deep sky astrophotography rigs, which would basically take up this whole table and take me 3 hours to set up properly, right? That I can go, oh, I want to take out and like image some deep sky stuff. Oh, I'll take out my rig with all my dew heaters and my tracking cameras and all the good stuff, and then be like, I'm gonna set up my rig, and then be like, okay, there you go, turn it on. It's set up.
Wow, that's the whole setup?
That's the setup to capture images like these, right? That, you know, images like these from my backyard in Tampa, light polluted Tampa, because it has the light pollution filters, all that stuff built in, sun, moon, whatever you want to do, right? You could do right from your backyard in light polluted Tampa
folder. Look at that
folder.
moon shot. Go back a couple. Look at that.
And look at it, even talks to you. Like I just said, ready to connect.
Wow.
Right? All that good stuff, right? And we can get these right from our backyard. So those two, that folder came from these two deep sky. So there's the other one is right here. This is the other one, which this is a C-Star S30, and this is a Dorf Lab Dorf 3. So the difference between the two really isn't a whole lot. This one has a little bit more resolution. This one has a little bit more user friendliness, I would say. Now, the thing with deep sky imaging, you know, I think where people get confused, resolution is not the thing that matters as much. There's so many other things that go into this style of photography. I can't get into it today, but there's so many other things. But you can see the results you can get. And it's so much so that I'm actually having one of these printed out because everybody's like, well, it'll never print out large. I was like, well, I'm having one printed out with Bay Photo. It's on the way, so we'll see. But I doubt it's going to have a problem because we're stacking up so many images over that night that it's incredible. And you can get it right from you sync to your phone. It's great. So that's one. You know, $350 right now on Black Friday deal. I do have to have the caveat there is I believe, and I'll say this very diplomatic because it's like Adobe would want to say, there are credible rumors that I might or might not know that there will be a replacement for that coming up in just a couple months, which there is a cyber deal on it right now, probably because there's credible rumors.
Because they're blowing them out.
That they're going to have a higher megapixel unit coming out soon. So just throwing that out there.
Interesting. Terry, have you ever done any astrophotography like that?
No, but I really want to.
I'm telling you, Terry, you will love this on a level. You will love it. Get one of these. You'll have a blast. And even when the new one comes out, you get that one. I mean, you're spending like $350, $400 like to be able to
Terry spends more than that before he wakes up in the morning.
And I think what it is, what has me so excited about this is I did this for years, and I've done this for years. And the amount of gear that's in that box that we used to have, again, a dew heater strapped to it, a tracking device, a tracker for the camera, being able to align all these things that we used to have, as well as an astronomy camera, something that can actually, it even has the filters built in. So you've got to put filters in front of your camera for night. It has it all built in.
Wow.
And you know what it does? When you select a target, it knows what filter you need to put on in front of it to shoot what you're shooting. Now, do I know? Yes. Is it better to just have it work? Yes.
Yes. Wow.
Like that's the thing is
that's pretty cool.
I think people are getting like I definitely think it's pissing off astrophotographers, but I think it's awesome for everybody else because we used to have to like go through a lot of pain to get those images.
Yep.
And I mean, even like I was showing my wife and she was just like, I just can't believe it compared to what I used to have to do. Like she's looking at it going like, I just can't believe it. And this one's really good too. This one has a little higher resolution. So if you're looking for a little higher resolution, this one also has some different modes. The only thing I'll say between the two, because I'm you know, kind of working with both of them, is this one has its pluses and this one has its pluses and minuses. So, but overall, very similar. As you can see, you probably couldn't tell which one was shot with which when I was showing the images, but they were between the two.
Wow.
So that's that. However, I got one other thing.
All right.
And this is another thing. So if you want to get into this style photography, but you just have your DSLR. You've just got your mirrorless, but you're like, you know, Eric, how are you getting those like amazing star shots with all the Milky Way, all the stars? Well, we've got to get into a thing called tracking, right? And that's what these things are really good at, is they just automatically track and you don't have to do anything. Well, getting into tracking means I've got to buy a star tracker. And I've got one that is the best kit for you to buy, and that is Move Shoot Move. Has this thing. It's called a Nomad, right? And here it is. This is the whole thing. So this is my travel astrophotography tracking rig. You can see it right in front of me right here on the screen. So you see, like, this is my Nomad. And then what it has here is it has a laser. That's a calibrated laser you can adjust. That you screw in, and that's going to allow me to align to Polaris. So all I have to do is put this on my tripod, dial these buttons around to get that laser to point right at Polaris, which I know that's a little more complex than I'm making it seem, but it really, once you get by shooting this at Polaris,
just aim it at Polaris,
which we can work on that, because Photo Pills will show you right where it is. It's real easy.
Okay, look, I have trouble getting my subject when
I understand. I totally get it.
And
I totally
Eric's
get
like,
it.
aim it at Polaris.
But once you're going to get that, aim it at Polaris. You put a ball head on here. You put your camera on it. You turn it on. That's all the tracker's doing. And you can see on the screen here, you see like that image where it's got like tracked, untracked. If you don't track your shots, you're going to get star trails. Some people like star trails. But if you don't want star trails, you want those sharp shots, you just need this device. But what's cool about this is, you see the size of it. It's hardly anything. It's like $400. And you can get a kit right here. You can go to Nomad Standard Kits. The kit I would recommend is getting one with the wedge. So this wedge, which is really cool, and the laser, right? And then
I love a blue cheese wedge.
And then you could just add it to the cart. But you can even add it to the cart, and then if you use a discount, so it's already on sale. But if you use the discount code KelbyOne, and now I've loaded in two of them in the cart.
That's pretty good.
I'll load one of them in the cart. You're going to save on top of that, so you can stack a coupon on top. So there you go. Just use the code KelbyOne.
Jacking.
But yeah, I love that. That is my favorite. My last workshop, this is the first time ever that I had all 12 students bought one, which was cool. So they all came prepared. We had 12 students tracking in one night.
Wow.
Like, I've never had that before, because what it is they're usually so complex. And having a rig that's that simple and that easy to use, you can do it. Just like with these, Eric, when it's easy, everybody can do it.
It's so easy. Just aim it at Polaris.
Just aim at Polaris, turn it on.
Come on, Polaris is right up there.
North Star. And if you go into Photo Pills and you turn on, you see these concentric circles. When you get to a point in Photo Pills, when you're looking at the night sky, there's a point and a bunch of concentric circles rolling around it. You know what that point is?
Polaris.
Polaris. That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
It's Polaris. Just point the thing at Polaris.
Now, in the southern hemisphere, totally different realm. I'd have to get into that too. So,
but that's for a different day.
That's for a different day.
All right. Okay. Do we have any last ones?
Of course, you want to learn. You want to learn all about that.
The night photography book. It's the night photography book. Hey. Cool. What? Okay.
All right. What else you got?
Last one.
All right.
This just came out. I just got this from Think Tank Photo. It's the 20th anniversary sling. So you guys know I've been talking about using a sling bag. This is half the size of the one that I've been using. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is back ordered, but it's smaller than it looks in this picture. Like, it's very small. Let me find a different picture where you can see. See, look how small it is, right? It's like not much bigger than your car keys, especially if you drive a Honda, because that looks like what's there. Anyway, it's a very small bag. You know what it'll hold perfectly? This lens right here, the 16, it fits right in there. You can swap out your other lens. It holds a surprising amount for being such a small bag. It's very small. You can see on screen here a couple other shots. It's a very small bag, but it'll hold your phone or whatever. Oh, it's right here. Thank you, Dobson. Look at that, Dobson. This is it. Look how small it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's a pretty, here, you show it. You're in the red shirt.
Yep. It's pretty
small bag. It's small. It's super, super lightweight.
You could almost fit that telescope in
You
it.
could almost fit that telescope. I don't think it would go that wide.
Yeah,
but it'll
almost.
go wide enough, right? So it's pretty good. You could put your 16 millimeter in here, no problem. So anyway, it'll hold that. It'll hold a Platypod like Delta or something in here. It holds a lot of stuff, and it's surprisingly good.
I'm just gonna go shoot some night sky while we're doing this.
ThinkTankPhoto.com. Uh-oh, look.
Yeah, I'm shooting.
His thing it's looking for Polaris.
That's what's cool about it. It's all automated. Like you just threw the app.
It's a robot.
It's amazing.
Oh look, it's getting ready to aim at Dobson. It also launches tiny missiles. All right.
So cool.
Terry, any last words before we give our winners away and bounce out of here?
I'm just going to be looking for Polaris from now on.
Oh yeah, dude,
look for
Polaris. When I go outside, that's the first thing I do.
I got a disease.
Where the hell is Polaris?
I got to buy one of those just so I know where Polaris is.
Yeah, well, actually, you don't even have to buy one of those. The PhotoPills app will show you where Polaris is.
But with these, that's what's so cool about this. Like stress, you don't even need to know where Polaris is.
What?
It finds it. It does all. But that's what's so cool about it. Like you don't even know. With this thing, our type of photography, yeah, you got to be a nerd. This, it's like you just hit a button on an iPad or an iPhone.
My world is turning
and
upside
it just does
down.
it.
Here I'm thinking I got to be searching for Polaris.
No, it just finds it.
It finds it.
It knows. But
it freaking knows where.
All right, Erik, in one sentence, once that locks on and finds it, then what?
You hit a button that says start imaging, and it just does it.
So that's the camera?
Yeah, the camera's right in there. It's like right there.
Yeah, look, you can see
the lens. So that's taking all those great shots that you showed.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
What do? I'm kidding.
That's the thing. That's where astrophotographers are kind of pissed off because it's like, what do you do? Like we used to have to really struggle and like co-illuminate and like get our telescope and like tune it and all this stuff. And now it's like, just hit a button. Just hit a button. It's crazy, Terry. It's crazy.
I'm buying one. That's it. If all I gotta do is
crazy, Terry.
Do everything.
I'm telling you.
Look.
Well, and then and I'll just in all seriousness here. The one thing I think is really cool about it is this will help people. The one thing I notice people don't understand is the night sky. And when you understand, when you hit an object and you say, hey, go to Polaris, and it points there, then you start realizing, looking at it, oh, there's Polaris. If you say, oh, go to Orion, it goes over to Orion, or you go to the North American
Go to
nebula.
Macy's.
Yeah. It just so you start understanding
Dillard's.
the night sky, because a lot of people just don't understand how it moves and how it goes around, and that is the hardest thing when you're getting into this photography. Is you can't just point your camera randomly. You need to know where to go.
You have to point to Polaris.
What does that cost?
This one right there, $349.
That's not too bad. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's less than a tripod.
And it comes with all the adapters. It comes with a solar filter. It comes with the little mini tripod. Comes with the filters built in. It's got a dew heater built in. Neat. All that good stuff.
You just cost me money. I want to
sorry. Yeah. Now again, like I said, Terry, you might or might not be in a couple months buying a pro version of it. I'm just saying. But
well, here's the thing.
You can't go wrong with two of anything.
Look, it's on sale. You could sell it in a couple of months, probably get 2/3 of it back.
Yeah.
See if you get $200 back, and then if you really want to buy the pro version, you can.
Yep.
Of course, you should have seen me out there nerding this weekend. I got a new one coming this week from somebody else. So
wow.
We'll see.
All right, Terry, where can people go learn more about you?
Easiest place to find everything is terrywhite.com.
terrywhite.com. Well, Terry, thank you for being on the show. You always have great picks. And there are always picks I never would have thought of. So I really like that, the very first one, the Anker. There was a couple in there that are going to cost me money, too.
Well, the tip on the cables is huge. People don't understand that, they'll be using it, and I'll be like, you're using like a T7 drive, and it's like really slow, and then find out they just grabbed a cable that they've had for 10 years, and it's like, well, that's an old cable. It just doesn't have the throughput to really what you want to do.
It's like you bought a Ferrari and you're feeding it gas through a straw.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, Terry, one last thing. Can you just kind of point out where Polaris is for me?
That way, according to the device.
Oh, all right. Polaris. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that way.
thank you very much, Terry. Appreciate you being on today, and I'm glad you were not at Publix in the deli. All right, we've run way over time, which is not unusual for us. We got some giveaways for our goodies, so who's winning what, Mr. K?
Well, let's see what we got. We got the Platypod grip is going to Nina, and then the night photography book is going to Brendan Bovard, and then Crush the Composition, not competition, is going to Susan Quigley, and then On One No Noise is going to Brian Lambeda, and then the V flat is going to Bob Bryant 4410. Just email us over at gridprize@kelbyone.com. We'll verify for information and send you out your prize. Now, try to do that by the end of day Friday if you can. That helps our team.
All right, I have one last thing. Can I give you this?
Yeah.
That's not very heavy.
That's not heavy.
Here, can I give you this?
Sure.
That's not very heavy.
Oh my gosh, so heavy.
All right, we didn't mention this book. We gave away a copy today, but it's called Crush the Composition. This would make a fantastic prize, or gift, not a prize, a gift. It just became a prize, but it is a gift. So it's my only 5-star book. I've written 109 books over the last 25, 28 years. All of my books are 4.5 star because every once in a while someone goes, I'm giving this 1 star because the shipping was late. I'm giving it 1 star because the cover was torn, and all these things that I have no use over, and Amazon will not remove those reviews. It's weird. Anyway, long story short, it's a great book. I think you'll really learn a lot about it. And of course, I'm going to say it's a great book, but you can go read the reviews. There are a number of reviews that said this is the best book Scott's ever written. And I think it covers one of the most underrated and important things about photography, the whole book. Now, it is not the rules of composition. On the very last chapter, on the last 10 pages, I do give you the top 10 rules of composition, but only because I needed to refer to them through the book, because this book is not about the rules of composition. Those are widely out there. You can just go Google them and stuff. They're all there all day long. This is the other stuff. It's the stuff the other books don't talk about. So hope you'll give it a look, maybe give it as a gift, or even get one for yourself. Or there's always option number 3, which is buy one for yourself and give it as a gift. Or option number 4, buy one for you, buy 2 copies for other photographers you care about. It's great options. How can you argue with that? All right, Mr. K, where can they go to learn more about you? Where's the Kuna on Instagram?
Just always my name, ErikKuna.
There you go. All right, don't forget, another great gift is our landscape photography conference.
Yeah.
You probably saw us talking about it here earlier in one of the trailers for it. It's coming up in like 9 days.
Yeah.
We would love to have you come. It's going to be a packed house. You're going to have a great time. You're going to learn a ton. And if you sign up, you also get to come a day early and do the pre-conference day. So there is a whole day before where you can learn all kinds of cool stuff. That's the day before. And you'll also get an orientation the day before. And we've got killer instructors. Absolutely killer instructors for this. And Erik Kuna.
Yeah, look at
Come on, that was pretty good.
Actually, look at that right there. Mark Adamus, that guy. I've been following his work forever. His landscape stuff is
Oh
out
yeah.
of this
I mean,
world.
look at who all the people are there. Look at Richard Burnaby and everybody
on there.
Yeah. Rampton. Anyway, we even have Serge, the Frenchman, ici as well. Hi, Serge. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. I hope you're there. And sign up now. You can save a bunch of money. Don't wait till the last
don't
minute.
miss
Then
out.
yeah, do it now. Go sign up right now. We'd love to have you there. It's going to be great. Plus, did you say they get it archived for a whole year?
We did not, but you get it archived for an entire
You
year.
can go back and watch any class, stream it live on demand for an entire year.
Sometimes we know people can't make it to one session, or they have something, or
they
can't
miss
make
a
it for
session.
a day or something. Or, again, we have 2 tracks. So you don't have to miss anything. You can go to one track and then watch the replay
Yeah,
of the other
it's
track.
incredible value. Hope to see you there on those dates. I think it's December 9th and 10th.
Yes. 8th is the pre-con.
8th is the pre-con, and the 9th and 10th. Thanks very much. Thanks to our crew here. Congratulations to Wani.
I got a big thing.
Wait.
Big thing.
What?
Next week,
Oh,
the grid
what?
won't be on Wednesday.
That's right. Next week, the grid moves permanently to Thursdays.
Thursday, 1 o'clock.
All right, people are asking me, why are we moving it? Why are you moving the grid? Well, because Wednesday, unfortunately, conflicts with a lot of conferences that we do. For example, the landscape conference, which will be pre-con on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so we don't get to do the grid. So we thought if we move the grid to Thursday, we won't have to keep canceling the grid. So we're moving to Thursday starting in December. So next week's episode, right, will be on Thursday.
Next week, yeah.
Will be
That's what I'm
on
saying.
Thursday
Big
for the.
news.
It's a mind blower, I know. And what that's going to do is there are going to be people that go, oh, I can't watch it because it's not on Wednesdays. And then people will say, I can finally watch it because it's on Thursdays. There's no day that makes everyone happy, but this will hopefully make some folks happy because we don't have to keep canceling the grid. We do conferences all year long, so you know we do one every 2 months, so it keeps us from having to cancel 5 or 6 episodes. All right, now we're really done. Thanks to Christina and the crew, to the most improved jib master Dobson, to Ron and to Erik in the booth, and is there anybody else here today? I can't believe anybody came in this close
Jason's
to.
off being weird in Texas.
He's
Austin,
being
Texas.
weird in Texas. Jason's always on the go. He's a man on the go. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you. We're very thankful for you. I'm super thankful for the wonderful crew that we have here and my great co-host. And we'll see you guys after Thanksgiving. Hope yours is a happy one. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, hope you have a nice Thursday.
All right. See you guys next week.